no reason to be in handcuffs.
Stop resisting.
I'm not. They are pushing me into you, and you're putting that shit on me, bitch.
On January 2nd, 2024, airport law enforcement responded to a Southwest Airlines passenger removal that escalated into criminal charges. This case illustrates fundamental conflicts between constitutional rights and law enforcement authority.
Hey, can we have everybody see?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. You're gonna have the sheriff come on?
Okay.
All right.
You want to point out where he's at?
29F.
29F.
Yeah, I'm not going back there.
Me?
Yep.
I'm the lucky winner.
29F.
Excuse me real quick, sir.
Do you have all your stuff?
I got a bag overhead.
You can grab it?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm the lucky winner.
You are.
I get a great escort.
Yep.
Excuse me, sir. I didn't mean to dress up.
Want in handcuffs or not now?
Don't show me in handcuffs. I have a personal threat. Come on now. We know what it is.
Really?
Yeah, we do.
Thanks, folks. Appreciate it.
That's what I was asking. Thank you so much for the help. Can you tell me what the disturbance was? Can you tell me what the disturbance was about?
Well, we were told you got on the plane and you were cussing and swearing and acting a fool.
That's not the case.
Well, Southwest doesn't call us very much, so when they call us, there's a problem.
Well, what happened was, and if you don't mind me telling you the story.
Well, we were going to ask you your side of the story.
Oh, okay. Well, I just didn't know. It seemed like somebody was very eager to get cuffs up and actually play. You want to be very cordial.
Well, we usually do cuff most people, but
Well, that's a little ridiculous if I'm being cordial, right?
well, usually when we're told that people are acting a fool, we usually cuff them.
You are the back thing, right?
Now we're going to go back to our office. We'll get your
Okay,
bags.
this way
We'll
then?
get your bags.
No,
Yep.
I don't have baggage claims. This is all clear to me.
Okay.
I just want you to know that everyone that was around us, when they heard that we were waiting for law enforcement to approach, they started laughing like, she really fucking called the cops on you for that.
Like I said, we're going to get on both sides of the story and find out what's going on, right?
Well,
Here, we're going to go this way.
I'm following you. Who asked to handcuff me? Who was that? Which one of you
Doesn't
guys?
matter, Magistrate.
Why?
Does-
Why are you so stern? Jesus Christ.
This is our procedure, usually, when we're asked to take somebody off the
You guys going to one?
plane. So,
Jesus, why are you so intimidated by it? I'm
relax.
just a general guy sitting
Hello
here.
there, hello.
How's it going? Are we gonna have anyone from the flight on this interrogation?
It's not an interrogation. We're
It
going to ask
seems
you
like
your
it.
side of the story.
I mean, if you want to handcuff me, that means I'm being detained. And he wanted to handcuff me very properly. So I'm being detained, right? Which means I have the right to a lawyer. So
Detained, not arrested. Detained. We are asking
Detained.
your side of the story.
If you're gonna detain
There's
me-
a difference between detained
if
and
you're
arrested.
going to detain
So
me, I have the right.
here,
I have the right to remain silent.
Here.
Either way.
Come here.
Tell me where to go. I'm following you. Just keep that fucking guy away from me.
Stop.
That was a curse word. I said
Yeah, it was a
public.
curse word. Apparently, you're pretty good at that.
It's called freedom of speech. Yes, it is.
Well, not in a public place. It's not. Do you have a license?
Oh no, unfortunately, I don't. I guess.
How did you get on a plane?
You know, I don't remember where it left. You know.
Where's your
Okay,
license?
sir, hang on, sir, I need your driver's license.
All right, hold on.
Don't act
Who's
like
in
a
charge?
jerk.
Who's in charge?
Sergeant. Do you
Okay.
see
Can I
it?
have
Thank
your-
you very much
Can
for
I have
that.
your driver's license, sir?
And
Okay, why are the Southwest people can exit?
We need a ID.
We'll get it to you outside the door.
Well, we'll get it to
ID.
you in just a second, you guys.
oh no,
Let my house.
no, I'm not gonna be fucking forbidden from flying from you guys because you got a bitch ass fucking flight
Have a seat,
attendant.
sir. Have a seat.
I think your supervisor told you
Have
to
a
stop.
seat. I'm telling you to stop right
That's
now.
great. I have a freedom of speech. I'm not the public servant here.
Somebody searching?
I was on a fucking TSA flight. If you assume I have an ID, no.
Don't.
No. Come on now.
Have a seat.
You don't have the right to my property.
Sit down.
Okay, no, hold on. If you ID, you don't have the right to search my property.
Sit down.
Okay. Tell me something. All right.
Sit down.
Is it Sergeant? Is it Sheriff Seagal?
Sit down.
Sheriff Seagal, can I ask you a question? When do you have the right to search my property? You told me I was not. Hold on. You told me I was not being detained. Therefore, you have no right to search my property.
Sir, right now you are under arrest. You are under arrest.
I was just told by him I was not being detained or under arrest. Come on, guys.
Under arrest. You are under arrest.
I was just told by him I was not being detained or under arrest. Come on, guys.
I have changed my mind.
For what?
Disorderly conduct and
Disorderly conduct under what? Okay, put that shit down now.
And comply.
Hold on. Let me talk to you, please.
There is no talking. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay, calm the fuck on.
Calm down or you're going to get tased.
Are you fucking serious? Put that shit down now. My hands are behind my fucking back. Put the shit down.
Yep.
Sheriff, supervisor, my hands are behind my back. Why is this shit still aimed at me?
Because you're not in total handcuffs yet.
You have 5 seconds to put that shit down.
You don't call a shot.
Supervisor,
Put your hands behind your back.
then tell him to put the fucking shit down.
Put your hands
I have no reason to be in handcuffs.
The first legal issue arises at 2:47 when officers indicate they routinely handcuff anyone removed from aircraft. Under Terry v. Ohio, handcuffing during investigative detention requires specific articulable safety concerns, not blanket policy. The Supreme Court established that each detention must be evaluated on its individual circumstances. At this moment, the subject is cooperative, conversational, and poses no apparent threat. The officer's justification, "It's our procedure," fails constitutional scrutiny. The subject invokes his right to remain silent and requests an attorney during the detention. This reflects a common misunderstanding of Miranda versus Arizona's requirements. Miranda warnings are only required before custodial interrogation, not during investigative detentions. However, the right to remain silent exists independently and can be invoked at any stage of police contact. Critical distinction: you can refuse to answer questions, but you cannot refuse lawful commands. At 3:52, an officer states that profanity is not protected by freedom of speech in a public place. This statement is constitutionally incorrect. Cohen versus California established that offensive speech, including profanity, receives First Amendment protection. The fighting words doctrine from Chaplinsky versus New Hampshire only applies to speech that incites immediate violence. However, profanity combined with volume, threatening tone, and disruptive behavior may collectively constitute disorderly conduct under state statutes. Context determines legality, not word choice alone.
Stop resisting.
I'm not. They are pushing me into you, and you're putting that shit on me, bitch.
Turn away from him.
Get your guy. Okay, get your fucking hands out of my eyeball. Hey,
You're gonna go right down to jail. You're gonna go. Yep.
did you see the sheriff just put her fucking hands in my goddamn eyeballs?
Wasn't in your eyeball.
It was in my fucking eyeballs.
Where your eyeball is.
Is he handcuffed now? Yes.
Yeah, put the shit up now, bitch. All right, hold on. No. Tell me where the fucking video cameras are here. I just had her fucking fingers in my eyeballs, his taser against my fucking chest. And you have no evidence against me. There's no such thing as disorderly in a non-public place. This isn't public. This is a private fucking office. I fucking have. You know that, right? You know that, right? Come on, man. I walked down here willingly. Your fucking sheriff just put her eyes in my goddamn eyeball. He just put a taser in my fucking chest. And you guys don't know what the fucking story is. And I only got an attitude after your sheriff started popping off to me and after this guy wanted to fucking cuff me for no reason. You can't say I'm not detained but want to cuff me. You know that, right? I'm standing up now?
You're already standing.
Oh, I know, but it looks like you guys are getting ready to sweep me on my goddamn feet. Markowski? Come on, Seagal, come on. I thought we were on a better place than this. Can you at least let me step over there and fucking relax a little bit? You guys don't have to hold my arms. Get in between me and this fucking douchebag.
If you fall, you can't catch yourself.
I guarantee you I won't fall. I guarantee you I won't fall. Does that make sense?
No.
Oh, wow. Jesus, I guess the fucking requirements to get on law enforcement got a little lower. I know how to stand up. Markowski, are you cool? Stand over here, you know, with some fresh breeze?
No.
Why is that?
You're going to stand here.
Well, I want to stand over here. I just want to test you guys, that's all it was. Here, I tell you what, if I sit down, will you guys listen to me now? Can we work on that agreement?
Listen out.
I will sit down. Will you take one cuff off?
No.
No. Okay, if I sit down, will you at least listen to my side of the story? That's simple. That's all it is.
You're free to talk.
Oh, no. If I sit down, you guys are going to listen and you're going to take it into consideration. No, I want to fucking... You can't just sit there. No, I want a verification. You'll take my side into consideration.
Just take a seat.
No, I'm not going to take a seat. I'm trying to talk to you guys. After you had this guy over here, Murphy, try and bark fucking threats, put a taser in my chest, now you guys want to act a fucking fool. I'm sorry. Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
I didn't get your name and badge number.
Baker, S101, Sergeant Baker.
Alright. Sergeant Baker.
Yes, sir.
May I ask you if I was in the wrong for getting worked up over Sergeant Murphy over here?
I'm not discussing it with you, sir. You have a court date.
He's allowed to put his taser in my chest even when my hands are behind my back?
I'm not discussing it.
Wow. That seems like a great supervisor there. Just blind.
That's the point of discussion.
I'm really not. He
You're
wanted
not
to.
happy, but we are.
Well, he wanted to put cuffs on me immediately without knowing the story. Come on now, you gotta get your sheriff's better trained than that. I guess when you've been doing it since 1950, you can do what you want, right? Can we hurry this up though? Well, I mean, I want you guys to know something. So how long you guys gonna make me wait for a phone call? Because you know you're on the clock, right? When do I get my phone call?
You're booked in the jail.
Oh, so you're just gonna detain me for a prolonged amount of time, even though you said that I was arrested without reading me my Miranda rights, and then you're gonna book me when it's convenient for you. Is that how that works? Is that how it works? Come on now. Just talk to me. I'm standing here. So did you guys arrest me so you could search through my fucking things? Because this didn't become an issue until I told you had no right to search through my property. You remember that, right? That's when this whole thing started. You can fucking tighten up more if you need to. I don't feel it. I just feel if you need to get a little tighter grip, go for it. What is that supposed to do? Come on. Come on, man. You know better than this, right? You know better than this, right? There was no issue until I told you you're not allowed to search my property. Because I was told I was not being detained.
You guys have bags for me.
I'm getting very hot. None. Does that make a fucking difference?
Yeah, it will. Heat rises.
Oh, he raised this. Not over fucking 6 foot. Have you ever been to school past fucking kindergarten?
No.
That's not how that shit works. Come on now.
Well, actually, the faster a particle moves, the more distance
Alright,
created,
come
and then
on
it
now.
rises.
Come
So
on, if you're
colder
gonna-
objects.
If you're going to try and talk
Particles
about
go
Newton, I'm
slower.
not moving fast now, am I? I'm sitting
No,
here.
but air's moving.
No, the only thing that's moving is y'all's fucking hands around my goddamn arms. Why you gotta fucking double choke my hand like I'm a fucking big ass cock for a little white girl? Jesus Christ. You can't do one arm, one hand around that thing? Jesus, I mean, ooh, look at that big ass forearm. Yeah, Jesus Christ, come on, guys. It's fucking hot in here. It's fucking hot.
It's colder in that chair.
No, it's not. Okay, I swear to God, if y'all hit me with some dumbass bullshit again from this
physics.
non-educated... No, it's not. One, that's not physics. That's anatomical particle fucking deceleration. You fucking idiot.
Which is physics.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's chemistry.
Do you remember Euclidean physics?
Yeah, that's chemistry. It's talking about nucleic movement. Oh my God. Even though I posed no threat the whole time. I told them they weren't allowed to search my property unless I was being detained. Is that illegal, sir?
Why?
I said you are not allowed to search my property unless I'm being... Southwest.
Southwest.
I said you're not allowed to search my property unless I'm being detained.
But you are detained.
But they told me I wasn't detained prior to getting here.
They didn't start going through your property until after you were in handcuffs.
No, that is a bullshit lie. Come on now. Come on, to go.
The constitutional crisis occurs when officers attempt to search the subject's bag. The Fourth Amendment requires either a warrant, consent, or a recognized exception. No evidence suggests officers obtained consent or had probable cause for the search. Search incident to arrest doesn't apply because no lawful arrest had occurred at this point. The most defensible justification would be officer safety, if they articulated specific concerns about weapons. The footage shows no such articulation, making this search constitutionally problematic. When the subject physically reaches for his bag to prevent the search, multiple officers tackle him. One officer draws a taser and points it at the subject. Graham versus Connor requires use of force analysis based on 3 factors. First, severity of crime, misdemeanor, disorderly conduct at most, minimal severity. Second, immediate threat. Subject reached for his own property, not a weapon, minimal threat. Third, active resistance. Yes, but defensive and reactive, attempting to prevent an unlawful search. Under Graham's objective reasonableness standard, this force level appears disproportionate. Less intrusive alternatives existed: verbal commands, explaining search authority, or abandoning the search. However, the subject's subsequent conduct provides independent basis for arrest. At 17:45, he stands suddenly, uses aggressive profanity, and physically resists transport. This constitutes battery to law enforcement, a felony in most jurisdictions. A foundational principle: you cannot use force to resist even an unlawful arrest. The legal remedy for constitutional violations is through courts and civil litigation, not physical resistance. By escalating to violence, the subject transformed potential civil rights claims into criminal liability that likely results in conviction.
Wants to go? You gonna lie for him? No, I was sitting here not in handcuffs. They grabbed my bag. I said, no, you cannot. I'm reenacting. Please allow me a little 3 centimeters of movement, Markowski.
No.
They picked up my bag while I was not in handcuffs after being told on the elevator down that I was not being detained. They picked up my bags and said, you are not allowed to search my bags unless I'm being detained. Fucking Murphy pulled a taser on me. And these guys grabbed me, and then they decided, no, now you're arrested. To this point, they still haven't read me my Miranda rights. Okay? And therefore, I was told at that point, they just decided that not only do they change their mind about detaining me, but they're arresting me.
Okay.
Now, I have a right. I will leave here peacefully, but you guys denied me my fucking rights all night long. Is it you? Was any part of my story wrong? Markowski, was any part of my story wrong? Were you here for the whole thing?
I was not. I got here at like 10:50.
Hey, I tell you what, could you please provide me the information I need to FOIA all personnel records on recordings? You're recording right there with your Avon. You are as well. Can you give me the proper guidelines in requesting this information publicly?
Go to the sheriff's office, public records.
Sheriff's office? All right. Could you give me the address?
821 West State Street.
Are you able to write that on a piece of paper for me?
I can.
You can? That would be very helpful.
It's actually going to be on the paper.
No. Shh. Don't talk now, Markowski. Shh. You lost your chance. If you would write it and put it in my personal effects, please. Jesus Christ. You're one for dramatics, aren't you?
I do love movies.
Temple up, Markowski. Hey,
You
Sheriff.
have a recommendation on how I can get rid of my
Could I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm legitimately asking you right now. All right,
Start going that way.
I will, as long as you guys don't start pulling me every fucking which way like you did before. Can I visibly look and make sure none of my shit fell? That's all I'm asking. Is that an unreasonable request? I just want to look and make sure none of my shit fell out that way. Can I do that?
Yes, what do you, what?
I just want to...
Look down.
Mr. Reeves.
Okay, listen to fucking me. I have not looked at this thing at all. Can I look behind me and see if any of my shit fell? That's all I ask.
Like behind you as in?
Yes, where these two guys have been blocking me the whole fucking time.
Down.
I'm looking for you.
I would. You just moved out of the fucking way. God damn, you fucking piece of shit. Let's fucking go now.
Spat on me.
I don't give a fuck. Let's go. Are you guys moving or fucking not?
Add battery to law enforcement.
Battery? Because I fucking yelled?
Spat on me.
Oh, you guys are fucking full of shit. Alright, hey, hold on, wait, pause, Sheriff. Hey, could you tell you guys they don't have to pull my arms in opposite directions to inflict more pain?
Can you just relax for us, though? Just relax.
I was illegally detained.
I wasn't there, and
I
you
was
can talk to me
illegally
okay,
searched, illegally arrested.
sir, can you just please get into my squad car?
Man,
That's all I'm asking.
I would, okay, you can't stand in front of me and tell me to fucking get in.
See, I'm just unplugging the seatbelt.
Well, you don't tell me to get in to get my fucking way, bitch. I know you didn't just apply more force. I know you didn't just apply more force.
Watch your
Get in the squad.
Can you get fucking under control? Whoever the fuck is in charge?
Get in the squad.
Stop squeezing my fucking arm after fucking me over. Let go. I'm getting in. You see that? Holy shit. When you guys actually obey your fucking civic duty, nothing happens. Hey, sick off. You're a little fucking fucker.
Airport law enforcement receives a grade of C+ for this interaction. They demonstrated initial restraint and attempted verbal de-escalation during early confrontation. However, 3 critical failures undermine their performance and expose the department to liability. The warrantless bag search lacked constitutional justification under Fourth Amendment standards. The use of force, multiple officers tackling and drawing a taser, was disproportionate to the threat presented. Communication failures throughout prevented resolution through explanation and transparency. The subject receives a grade of F for catastrophically poor decision-making. While he demonstrated knowledge of constitutional concepts, he misapplied them destructively. He confused the right to remain silent with authority to disobey lawful commands. Most critically, he responded to a questionable search with physical resistance rather than legal remedies. This choice transformed a situation where he held moral and legal high ground into multiple felony charges. Even assuming every officer action was unconstitutional, his battery to law enforcement constitutes an independent criminal act that will likely result in conviction. 3 critical lessons emerge from this case. For citizens, know your rights, but understand the distinction between rights and remedies. You have the right to verbally object. I do not consent to this search, while physically complying. Courts provide the forum for challenging unlawful police conduct. Streets and airports do not. For law enforcement, blanket policies cannot substitute for individualized constitutional analysis. Every detention, every search, every use of force requires specific justification based on circumstances. Clear communication about legal authority prevents escalation more effectively than force. For departments, training must emphasize de-escalation and constitutional boundaries. Officers who misunderstand First Amendment protections or Fourth Amendment search requirements expose their agencies to civil liability and undermine public trust. This incident was entirely avoidable through better training and better choices. What's your analysis? Did the search violate the Fourth Amendment? Was the force justified under Graham versus Connor? Share your perspective in the comments below. Subscribe for more in-depth legal analysis of police interactions and constitutional law in action. Thank you for watching.